Going to present OpenRefine algorithms or features. It's a very interesting tool for viewing datasets. I have my datasets in this folder, desktop 211166043, which is my university ID, and here is the dataset, the watch article sample.csv. I'm going to use this dataset. So going back to my OpenRefine server is already up, and I'm going to choose the dataset here. Yeah, clicking next, it's going to upload the dataset, and I'm going to name the project OpenRefine algorithm and create project. So my project is created. It's a very good view of my data. So yeah, there are several options here and several algorithms here, like facet, text filter, edit cells, transform, common transforms, split multiple valued values, multiple valued cells. So as you can see in my in these authors, there are some multiple values are there, like multiple authors name are in same cell. So if I want to split it, I can use edit cells and split multiple cell by the separator. My separator is pipe separator, so I'm going to use this and OK, and yes, you can see that all my data have different values. So this one have two values. Like if I see it, if I select records, it shows me in a different way. It's the proper way, I think. So I'm going to undo this. I don't want. Okay, no, I'm not going to undo this. So this is an algorithm, and then I can also use facet. Facet basically does it is actually groups all the values that appears in the column. So if I do text facet, then I can see all the different values here. Yeah, different values here. So okay, so I want to go back actually. So if I select the previous state, I'm going back to the previous state, and yeah. And if I do the facet, see the facet here, I can see that all the pipe operators are back. And if I select count wise sort, then I can see that count wise it is sorted count wise. I can select values and it will show the corresponding cells. If I select this one, it shows the corresponding cells. So for example, I select this cell and I want to edit this cell, this valued cell. So if I do this JK, add JK and apply, all the values that has these values will be changed to the new value, and I can exclude the cell. So I want to okay, also you can select multiple cells, multiple values using this include option. So now I have like both these two values in my view. So this is another option. Okay, so I'm going back to the previous one, and now my facets are gone. Okay, so this is another one, and also we can do other stuffs like we can move column right. I'm moving this column right. So these basic operations are there, and these are basically methods or functions. You can rename the column, you can remove the column, you can add column based on the column. So for example, if I have date, I have a date column. So this is okay. So OpenRefine support different types of data type like string, date, numeric values. So say for example, these date values are string values. So I want to transform them into date data type. So what will I do is I will do toDate. So this is basically expression wise algorithm. So I'm going to do I have written this expression, so this expression is quite not right. So yeah, now it says that these are date objects, date data types. So I'm going to transform the string values to date values. So if I press OK now, it's a Grail expression actually, Grail expression language. With this language we can transform the data. So you can see it's all green because it's now date type. Also we can do one more thing, is add column based on this column. So we are adding a new column based on this column. So for example, we will call this formatted column, formatted date. So and we want to make this like string. It actually previews the values here, so I can see null here because it's not ready yet. So okay, it does not show. Okay, I missed I here. So yeah, now it shows 1 November 2015. So it's a string value and I'm going to add a column called formatted date. So if I do okay, yes, you can see the column. And another thing we can do is basically yeah, these are some here. Okay, now I will do some like facet operation. So it says this. Okay, not authors, I think. Too many authors. Publishers. Okay. So I have a facet on publisher column. It has some values. Okay, if I select the values, you can see the title columns. The values of title columns are all uppercase for this particular publisher. But if I select the other publishers, all these are title case. So seems like the first one and the last one, so I'm going to include these two. So these two values have uppercase. So I'm going to do title case. So dot to title case, yeah, it shows the title case. So if I press OK now, all the values here will be title cased. So I have done another operation. Also you can see there MDPI AG, MDPI, these are almost two but identical values, but it has the upper one has an extra space here. So if I want to reduce it or if I want to change it, I can do it differently. Like for the common transform, they have already some transformation algorithm written. We don't have to write Grail operations expressions for those. So like for example, if I do this collapse consecutive white space, then it's going to remove this. So okay, so now if I select the explicit, okay, it is not. Yes, now it is showing that it has 96 entries because that two entries are merged because I have removed the extra consecutive white space. This is one another thing. Also, there are some clustering algorithm. So for example, I did not splitted the author, so I'm going to split the authors like in different columns based on the separator pipe separator. So how would I do this? I would do the split values. Okay, yeah, this one, and it will separate all the values according to the separator. Now if I do text facet, yeah, all the values are separated. If I want to do a clustering algorithm, understanding the similar sounded value or similar values, then I can do under this key correlation method. I have several algorithms. N-gram fingerprinting, it will show different results. Then phonetic metaphone tree, it will show some results based on the pronunciation. Then there are some other algorithms as well, and also there are some nearest neighbor. You can select the radius of the nearest neighbor algorithm, nearest neighbors. So if I do ppm, it will show different results. So we can also merge these things in here. So these are the pretty much all about the OpenRefine. There you can do a lots of stuffs here. If I select it, create project, or if I select this, it will apply all these changes I have done so far. You can export it in with from here in this button, clicking this button like TSV, CSV, HTML. You can export as you want to download this modified version of dataset. So yeah, these are the algorithms and features of OpenRefine. Thanks.